everyone, my name is Monica and I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Today I will be doing a video to deliver some message about your career in January 2020. So I already have picked two choices, so please choose one. And of course, you can use this video as however you'd like to. So maybe you can assign one question and a second question for each pile. Or maybe you simply can choose one pile for your situation. Basically, I do my reading in this video asking the message about your job situation. So, maybe you can choose from these stones. One is heart-shaped. I think it's the selenite. And this one is shaped pyramid. It's just a glass pyramid, but I thought it's beautiful, so I'm just putting it on my card. And today I'm using the Angel Tarot cards here, and also the Divine Doors Oracle card. So, also, maybe you'd like to see the pictures of each door and see if you've drawn to one of them. Okay, so if you need some more time, please pause the video, but I will start right away from this pile and then next this pile. Okay, so let's start from this one. Heart-shaped selenite. Okay, and this is really heavy looking door, and maybe observing from the picture you are looking up the door, the big one. So let me read the message on the back. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reason. Okay, so this is really big, but really gorgeous and heavily built door. So if you've drawn to this picture, maybe you have a dream, but you feel like almost impossible for yourself. So maybe you feel really drawn back. Okay, so let's see what message you have from the Angel Tarot card. Actually, I have two cards here. Okay, so Knight of Air and Seven of Water. Let's see. Well, this guy is also looking up, so maybe the picture of this door links with this card. So maybe in the end of 2019, you felt almost giving up what you wanted to do, but since we just had New Year's Day and your mind is kind of refreshed and sort of restarting something, I feel. So some of you, if you've chosen this pile, are feeling confident again and really thinking about fresh start. So whatever you have given up, maybe you can just restart and your mind is really onto it. So I think it's great. Of course, this card represents the really speedy going forward really with the speed. So I think it's really good. But well, sorry, I said but. Coming out with Seven of Water, still you have some hesitation. You feel like, okay, well, I thought this way is better, but maybe there is other way around. So maybe you still have, of course, drawn back. But, well, maybe in this month, about your job situation, you need to focus on one, at least, or two, maybe, at the most. But you can't do everything at once. So maybe you can make lists. Yes, write down whatever you have in your mind which you'd like to achieve in this year and make a list. It doesn't matter how many or how long the list can be, but just write down and think about the priority. Yes. And for this month, well, since these two cards came up, and maybe once you try to or you felt like you should give up, but maybe you also feeling confident again and want to start again, I think you can achieve the goal. Even if the goal seems really too far or too big for whatever you are right now, but I think you can achieve the goal. But it requires patience and hard work, and you need to study more, or you need to save more money or whatever. But if you try, you can achieve the goal. So the goal doesn't come really easy, and you know it is difficult, or it will be hard work for you to achieve, but try not to be disturbed with other options, because maybe the hardest choice you can think of is the best thing for you by the end of this year. It's very maybe difficult answer from the universe, but if you are feeling go for it, or maybe I shouldn't do it, or well, kind of moving forward and backward between that kind of feeling, well, I think you can achieve the goal with the hard work, and you can just do it, really. Well, hard work, it means, well, it doesn't mean like you need to overdo something, overwork something. Well, it's not that. Whatever comes to your mind, whatever you dream of, it because the universe says you can achieve, you can be like that, or you can do that. Well, unless you can't achieve, any dream cannot come to your mind. I hope I make sense by saying this. So anything you have in your mind, but you are feeling really kind of the goal seems really far away and difficult. Of course, as I said, it requires hard work, but you can do it. You can achieve the goal. So you'll see the result in 1 year from now. So let's see how it goes. So for this month, the advice for your job situation in January 2020, make a list and prioritize. So what's the most important thing for you, or what's the most thing you'd like to achieve by the end of this year, and make your mind and go for it. That's the message for pile 1. I hope it resonates for you, and please tell me how you see or how you feel about this message in the comment below, and please give me advice or request, anything I would appreciate, and thank you very much for watching my video. Okay, then let's move to next pile. This grass pyramid. It's actually beautiful. Okay, so if you've drawn to this picture, it's not exactly a door, but a gate, and it's colored green with the white wall. It's beautiful. Okay, so let me read the message on the back side. A note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation and goal, breast is the body, mind and soul. well, please excuse my reading skill, but maybe some of you, if you've chosen this pile 2, you are having a hard time about your job situation, and you really feel you want to leave or change the job, and you don't like the current place you work, I feel like. Okay, so let's see the message from the Angel Tarot. Actually, I have 2 cards on this side too. Right. So you have Awakening, number 12, which represent Hanged Man in the original tarot deck, and 3 of Earth. Right, yes, as I said from this card, well, some of you, if you're drawn to this picture of the gate, having a hard time and really struggling and really thinking about whether you should keep going or maybe you should just quit. I say, hang on. Not the right time to make a decision yet. This is the card representing patience, and well, since this is a major arcana, and whenever I ask about job situation and get this card, I feel really you must be having really hard time keeping this job, but maybe why you do this job is the payment, I feel. So maybe it's not for everyone, but some of you feel like you do this job for living. Yeah, and that, of course, holds you back from quitting the job, right? And it's really important for you to focus on the good side. Well, maybe right now, if you are really struggling with the situation, it's really hard to look the bright side, of course. And yeah, you have lots of green here, so you need healing. You are tired, and well, even though this is just the end of holiday seasons, but going back to your job again maybe depresses you even. So this month, January in 2020, when I upload this video, although right, the time is right after the holiday season, you need to focus on healing yourself. But it's not like quitting job, because quitting job or leaving the situation or leaving the worry or running away from that trouble, I think that's gonna burden you more. Because running away is not the solution here. Running away just remains as trouble it is. So actually for this situation I need to have a clarification, so maybe I just ask for one more card to clarify what you should do. Okay, so this one. Wow. Okay, so before I thought 3 of Earth, right? And 12, 1 plus 2 represents 3, right? And the number 3 came out. The Empress. It's a beautiful, gorgeous card. So if you hang on a little bit more, then you will be discovered and you will be successful, and your talent or your ability comes focus and draw attention of certain people. So just hang on a little bit more, and then you become this. Well, if you've chosen this pile, it's really big change, because these 2 are major arcana, and usually when we have major arcana cards represent really big event in one's life. So, and lots of 3. So pay attention to the number 3, and if you are interested in, maybe you can look up the angel number 3. And angel number 3 is really beautiful number because you have a huge protection. And originally you are like this empress. If you are female, well, it doesn't matter if you are male, of course, but you are really caring, loving person, and really you are loving and you are loved. And you will know at least by this March, because it's the number 3. So, well, March can be a bit far away if you are really struggling right now. But for this month, January 2020, you need healing yourself. So, of course, it's not mean like take some days off from work, because well, right after the holiday season, maybe it might be difficult for you to take days off, and you really have no choice going back to your job. But for a little bit more, hang on. The message comes, and then eventually, really, well, if it's quick, maybe 3 weeks, I would say, following the number 3. Not 3 days, but well, actually 3 days is a bit too short, I think. So 3 weeks or 3 months, you feel the happiness. Maybe it's not at the current job place, but you see the light in somewhere in your life. So I know you are a hard worker and you sometimes push yourself so hard and you feel like no way to get out, but you really feel like want to get out from the gate. But it's really not the time to getting out of that situation. So hang in there a little bit more and you will have the help. You will have certain person or some kind of miracle happens, then the Empress inside of your powerful yourself comes out, and you see your life literally turn around, I think. So please be patient. Well, maybe you don't want to hear the word patient. So just search for the fun moment, enjoyable moment outside your job situation. Right? So maybe this message was not something you hoped for, but I hope this card gives you some light, and hope you will not feel so depressed observed from these 2 cards. Just enjoy the time you are not you are not at work. I hope I make sense by saying by delivering this message, but really this Empress card is very beautiful, and this is really you. So you are caring and you are loving, and that kind of person people love. So you are beautiful, gorgeous, and capable. I hope the message resonates some of you, and really appreciate if you'd comment and give me advice or request in the comment below. And thank you very much for watching my video. Hope to see you again in my next video too. Thank you. Bye.